Good evening and welcome on in for another episode of...
I'm an auditor, so no common sense will be found.
I was going to say,
Illegal searches
none.
and seizures. Fourth Amendment. Illegal searches and seizures.
Are you really going in that in the middle of the gun?
Fourth Amendment. Fourth Amendment. Fourth Amendment. Make sure you guys don't give up anything. Fourth Amendment. So I don't know what's going on. You guys are coming out hot.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! No seat!
Of course they're coming in hot. They're responding to a call involving people shooting guns.
I give you credit for using a nostalgia critic clip there.
I would be more concerned if they weren't. But as you've clearly established...
So I don't know what's going on.
Yes. Alright, so we're in Spokane Valley.
No, I don't have to. No. Oh, for what?
Come on, can we just cuff him now?
Oh, wait, what? Hold on, what's this bullshit saying? Hold on.
I think that so-called bullshit he's saying happens to be 9A.76.020 of the Revised Code of Washington.
What? I'm right here. What's up? Oh, what's up? Oh, what? You have to give me a lawful order.
I am giving you...
No, just because you wear a badge. I'm in the public. There's nothing wrong with that.
Taser him.
Wait a second. Is this idiot wearing a bathrobe?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Thank
Don't
you.
touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Oh, close the screen. That's part of your conduct. I know you're police conduct.
Back up.
Sorry, not gonna happen, son.
Go about your business.
Look, babe. Go about your business.
I'm trying to, but you're interfering with that.
Ain't that the truth?
We have badge numbers.
What's your identification number? Don't give me drug. You came and talked to me.
Your business.
Sorry, no, not gonna happen.
I can't leave you standing next to the patrol vehicle.
Too bad.
You're under arrest.
Yay!
Ow! I'm not resisting.
You look like you're resisting to me.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, it seems Mr. Arrogant Tough Guy has suddenly disappeared.
Yes, he has, hasn't he?
I'm not doing anything. You need to cooperate. I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so you need to follow the First Amendment and stop interfering with our investigation.
Oh, let's hear that one more time.
You need to follow the First Amendment and stop interfering with our investigation.
I'm not interfering. Can I have a supervisor, please? Can I have a supervisor, please?
No, you may not.
Unfortunately, there's too much background noise to really hear what happens after that. But not to worry, because unlike First Amendment auditors, I actually do research. Because all I had to do was Google search someone in a bathrobe interfering with a firearm investigation in Washington, enter the location mentioned in the article, and
Oh, there we go! Yes!
with the background in the video, I was able to find the whole story, and boy, is it interesting.
Go for it!
Spokane Valley deputies were on scene of an investigation into shots fired between an apartment complex and Marabou Park on Sunday, and had just made contact with a potentially armed suspect when a person wearing a bathrobe walked behind the suspect carrying a camera. The man, 33-year-old Jordan D. Gray, stated that he was a First Amendment auditor.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
That is correct, B. Arthur.
Deputies told Gray it was fine to stay, but to remain out of the scene as it was not safe. It was unknown if the correct suspect had been apprehended, and the firearm was not yet located. Deputy Turner later placed a .22 caliber magazine found on one suspect into the nearest patrol car to secure it. Gray then walked up to the passenger door of the car with his video camera, after which Deputy Turner instructed Gray to step away from the vehicle or he would be arrested for obstruction. It was unclear whether Gray would attempt to enter the vehicle or try to record the computer screen, which may contain sensitive information not open to the public. Gray allegedly became confrontational after claiming he was a photojournalist and could record whatever he wanted. He told the deputy to give him a lawful order, to which Deputy Turner explained that's what the order to step back was. Gray was again asked to step back up onto the sidewalk, stay away from the patrol car, and to stay out of the crime scene. The police report states Gray was told this a total of 9 times, to which Gray continued to refuse to move, saying, "No, too bad."
This guy is f***ing stupid.
Yes,
Due to
George,
continued
yes.
distraction of the deputy and refusal to comply with instructions, Deputy Turner arrested Gray for obstruction. Gray refused and made it difficult to place handcuffs on him. A second deputy came to assist, taking him away from the detained suspect and investigation. Gray continued to resist, demanding a supervisor and threatening to sue.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
Gray was advised
Thank
of his
you,
rights,
Iago.
but refused to give his name or answer questions. He was transported to Spokane Valley Jail and booked for obstructing. A bond was placed for $1,000. On the way to the jail, Gray did give his identity and was found to be a 4-time convicted felon.
Oh, big surprise. Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment.
Where you going, Tones? Where are you going? Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I do that on the show. I don't walk away, but you do you. You do you.
Anyways, if indeed this was this guy's first and only audit, he's certainly off to a great start. I mean, how stupid do you have to be when you already have a criminal record with 4 convictions to decide, I know what I'll do to turn my life around. I'm going to go out there and harass police.
And get number 5.
As opposed to the lesson he should have learned the first time he was convicted.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Thank you, Jim Carrey.
But then again,
No, I don't think you overthink it. You got another one for us? Oh, you do? Perfect. Let's go.
what's up everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. And it's that time again, folks. Engaging Fez.
Oh, no, not the more feds.
Today we have a classic. The first more sovereign citizen video I ever watched. And I saw it on one of the first channels I subscribed to. Shout out to Degeneration Nation for showing me this one.
Maybe we ought to treat people the way we feel like we should be treated.
Something like that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, have a good one. You too.
Oh my god, I forgot it's one of these more sovstits. You know, the ones who misappropriate Native American iconography in order to push their BS narrative.
Oh,
that they're
fuck, he's
Aboriginal.
wearing an Indian head
Well,
chief.
let's see what Chief Idiot is up to.
All right, man. When needs to go? You in here? I'm breaking the bar. I'm breaking the bar.
Breaking the bar? What, like the Bar Association? You know there's no literal bar, right?
If there's a bar, I want a bar. I need a drink after watching these guys.
Okay? This is going to be a lesson for y'all. I broke the bar. I want to give y'all the educational seminar right now.
Yeah, sorry, stands with no brain. I don't think you're going to be educating anyone.
Dumb with big fuck.
I'm removing these flags from out of here. This is going live on Facebook.
No one gives a really flying fuck.
What is this? Matter of fact, we're going to respect this flag because we have an allegiance to the United States, but we want to bring back the Republic. Bring that flag up here, my brother.
How about not?
This is live. Bring that flag up here. We put the Treaty of Morocco on the table.
Ah yes, every Moor's favorite Moroccan-American Treaty of Peace and Friendship. You know, the one where the Kingdom of Morocco in 1777 became the first nation to recognize the United States of America as a country. You know, the treaty that none of you idiots have ever actually read, because you all keep saying that that treaty makes the United States a fictitious corporation, and that all completely made-up Moorish American nationals are exempt from U.S. law? That treaty?
Yeah, that one.
I hit the guy.
You having fun playing around with your toy?
This is live. If y'all don't come to us in an intelligent tone and try to litigate any of these international treaties that we see on the record that's with the United Nations.
Yeah, I doubt you're much of an authority on what constitutes as an intelligent tone, dumb behantist. Everything you just said in that sentence made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Of indigenous people. I'm talking to all these so-called judges that was practicing in this court that's occupied by Britain. We claimed our independence in 1776.
Welcome to the room of infinite bullshit!
Thank you, Popo.
Y'all judge, I'm not here to face this.
I like me some Popo from Dragon Ball
Which
Z.
Morocco are you talking about? Because if you're talking about this one, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
I don't have time to play with y'all. Do you understand? I'm going to let her see these gold bonds. I'm going to let you see. Court is not adjourned.
Yeah, you're not a judge, Shitting
And you cannot, well, you can ask me to leave, but you cannot touch me. You cannot touch
Watch us.
All right. Well, now, how do you want to do business?
The problem with you is you're completely delusional.
Thank you,
How do
Phineas.
you want to do business?
Set that down.
Are you recording me?
Set that down. No, I'm not.
All right. You got recordings right there.
Yeah, so set the phone down, please.
All right. We are breaking the bar right now.
No, actually, if memory serves me right, the song actually goes...
Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
We're here to do a citizen's arrest.
Please set the phone down. I'm asking you nicely, okay?
Are you going to arrest me?
I'm going to detain you
Are
right
you
now,
going to
yes.
detain me? That means
Oh, that officer is definitely trying not to bust up laughing.
Are you going to
Set
set
the
me?
phone down.
Are you going to take my... Are you going to set it down? No. Nope.
Yes, he has.
Where's that guy going?
I'm not.
Somebody help me!
Stop fighting.
Somebody help me! I'm asking!
Hey, stop. Stop fighting. Quit grabbing me.
He doesn't have that brain cells.
Why is it taking so long to do it? Somebody else.
Because you're fighting.
Help me.
Let go.
Help me, y'all.
Let go with your right hand.
We the United Nations.
Yeah, I don't think the United Nations is going to vouch for you.
I highly doubt it.
Help me. Help me. This is live. I'm still recording. I'm still recording.
I got it. I got it last time.
Let's see that. Instant replay.
We are here to detain Stephen Bouchon for his breach of his constitutional oath today.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Listen, you guys are in a breach. Hey, you guys are in breach. Hey, stop.
Hey, start! Start! Start.
Stop touching him like that.
Start touching
You are
him.
depriving him of his rights. Stop.
Start.
Stop now.
Start now. Thank you, Vegeta.
I'm just stopping this proceeding.
Yeah, the only proceeding I see is you proceeding out the door.
This
Probably
is
in
an
handcuffs.
international deprivation of his rights right now. This is a deprivation of rights.
No.
You are made of stupid.
Yes,
Jamar.
Mr. Sulu. Yes.
Maybe
He
it's
is
just me,
definitely
but
made us stupid.
I don't think any of the sovereign citizen mumbo jumbo actually gives you authority in a courtroom. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe this was just a one-off. Let's check on another guy. Maybe he had better luck.
Oh, you got another one?
And in what counts, on what part exactly do you disagree with? You need to be under oath. Are you under oath right now? Are you under the pain of penalty of perjury? I want to be on the record that I do not consent to the browbeating or the intimidation tactics used by my servants.
20 minutes later.
Mr. Chris, you can. I object, Your Honor. I object. I object. Sir, hold on.
We don't care if you object.
I object to this abuse. You're under arrest. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. You're getting a lawful order right now. Just stand down.
Good luck with that.
Taser.
Nope. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
No, you're
Thanks
not.
for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see
Tones, definitely thank you as always. If you like it, please go give them a like, a share, a subscribe over at Tones. Over. Thanks, State. Now, our good friends over at Frauditors Trolls got a good old idiot who gets taken out of a public building. Go for it, guys. This one courtesy of our friends over at Frauditors Troll. It's a good deal. And by the way, remember they are still working on the deal to go ahead and get Joey removed permanently. So if you haven't signed that deal yet, please do so. Let's begin.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, buddy? What's up, man? I met you the first time I came up here. What's up, boss? I need to speak to somebody in the office of law about what's going on because they're trying to just ignore emails and not contact people back, and I don't have time to sit and wait.
What do you mean you don't have time to sit and wait? You're unemployed, so you have plenty of time.
That's all he does.
It looks like he's been harassing these people many times, and it's not his first visit there.
What was your name again?
Good citizen.
Dumb fuck.
Yeah. I sometimes go by John Cena. That might have been what I said.
Hi there.
What's up? Yeah, hi. Who am I speaking to?
Diana.
Diana. How you doing, Diana? What's your last name, Diana?
Oscar.
Oscar, and you work here in the Office of Law?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I've been filling out a PIA request for the last 2 weeks now, and for whatever reason, Ryan Sargent just wants to be derelict of her duty and not give me the proper information. It first comes down to them telling me, oh, we need your name, your address. They basically wanted my social security number, shoe size, and waist size in order to give me public information, which I don't have to get. So once we got down that road, she realized she wasn't going to win that battle. Then we went to the whole, okay, they sent me 2 clips of 2 seconds of a video staring at the ground and said the IT department said that that's all the information that's in the phone. Unfortunately, I didn't request the IT department to go through John Mitchell's phone and to decide what they wanted to give to me. I requested the public records that John Mitchell created while using his phone.
Wow, here's another frauditor that talks a mile a minute. Chill out, relax, take a deep breath.
Yes.
It's gonna be okay.
Public capacity at work. I requested those public records, including video, photo, text messages, emails, and social.
Much later.
On that day of that time, if it's from the ground, I have John Mitchell on video creating that record, man. So it's one.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Thank you, Arnold.
I don't have any information to give you.
Okay, well we're gonna have to find someone that can know that, man, because this is my 3rd trip out here for public information.
So this impatient idiot visited this place 3 times. No wonder they're gonna be tired of you and they're gonna trespass you. What's wrong with you?
Please trespass him.
Hi, yes, I'm
Hey, what's
Rhonda
up?
Weaver.
Hi, how you doing, Rhonda Weaver?
I need you to report, please.
Okay.
And that's something that I need you to turn on. Because I've seen the other videotape where people ask you not to report them, and you put it on YouTube anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely, I
I'll ask you
did.
to turn on.
No, I'm good.
Then what do you want? I'm asking you to turn it off.
This is why I do what I do, man. These interactions right here, why I do what I do.
I can ask you to take enough recording.
Yeah, you can ask all you want.
What do you need, sir?
And if you don't want to be videotaped, then you can go back behind a barrier.
What do you need, sir?
I need to find out which of these two scenarios is happening right now, Ms. Rhonda Weaver. Did John Mitchell delete public records that he created in an incident that happened out here that I filed a Maryland PIA Act request for? Or is Ryan Sargent lying to me, and they're just not giving me the records? One of those two scenarios is happening, and I'm here to figure out which it is, because I'm tired of being given the runaround. I'm tired of being played with, because I'm not one to be played with, Ms. Rhonda.
If you're tired of being given the runaround and being played with, then why don't you go find a real normal job? Somewhere where you can be gainfully employed and do something productive for society. Why don't you try that?
Email on this on Monday.
You're right, you did.
And to our knowledge, he is not lying to you. We had the phone review by IT before I even gave you the information.
Okay, so it's Wednesday. Why did you not respond to my email that I sent back to you on Monday if it's Wednesday now, Ms. Rhonda? This could have been avoided had you just responded to somebody's email.
I didn't see an email from you on Monday, and you could have also emailed again and said, Ms. Rhonda, can I have a response? I didn't see another email.
I should have to email you a second time?
I didn't see
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I answered you in my email, and I've also told you what recourses if you want to take if you don't like our decision.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
That's what I was just asking him to figure it out. That's what I was.
I sent it to you in the email. I gave you that information on the email.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, we're not done anything. I can stand out here all I fucking want and videotape you, Miss Rhonda, and you'd be good to remember that, sweetheart. I'll curse at you all I want. You can have. First off, their job is to observe and report. They're not here to touch anybody or anything.
Let's go.
Columbia, California, 1971, Office of Law.
All right.
You're not in California.
Or removing this idiot from the building.
Agreed.
What's gonna happen? This is where things get interesting.
Remove this mofo.
So.
Thank you.
Hey, can you find out if Miss Diane's bringing that information back out here too? I've been waiting an awful long time for her to come back out here.
You said Miss Diane?
Yeah, Diane's supposed to get some information for me.
You already expressed that you have no more business here.
With the Office of Law, I have other business here though. With myself, with my company, and my business.
Okay,
what I'm doing right now,
on this floor.
It doesn't have to be this floor. I can go to another floor. I can stay on this floor in the public lobby if I want to.
No, because
I am doing legal and lawful business right now.
No, you're not.
Okay, let's go, sir.
I'm okay. Please don't put your hands on me.
Please put the hands on him.
Okay.
Don't make it to that point.
Please don't make it to that point, man.
Very nice.
Please don't take it to that point, sir. Please don't take it to that point, sir.
Take it to that point.
Put your hands on me, sir.
You can just make this a whole lot easier.
I am doing legally and lawfully protected activity.
No, you're
I
not.
have made no disturbances.
You can take this one.
And that's the thing with these idiots. Just because it's a public building doesn't mean it's your house. You can't chill in there until it closes. You do your business, and then
you get the hell out.
Don't understand. And no, recording is not official business.
You guys should read the Maryland trespassing statute before we go any further down this road. Because the Maryland trespass statute is very clear that unless I'm disorderly or I create a scene. No, me holding a camera cannot be considered disorderly.
Disrupting business.
How?
Coming in and out.
No, me holding a camera. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Stop.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
So let's go, sir.
I'm okay. I'm conducting my business.
No more conversating.
Yeah, there's legal and lawful business to be conducted, and I'm conducting it. Can I please have your supervisor out here?
No, you cannot.
Okay, you're just a corporal. There's obviously a sergeant, a lieutenant, a captain, or a chief that is in the force, that is on the force.
She is the supervisor today.
Of this building, but there's another supervisor on the force that can come out here and make contact.
Unit today, sir?
Yeah, that can come out here and make contact.
No, in this unit, she is the supervisor.
Well, Prince George's County Police Department has other units, and a supervisor can come out here and make contact. Right now, my civil rights are being violated. I have legal and business to conduct. The courts have already ruled. Right now, you guys are in violation of 18 U.S. Code 242, and acting under the color of law to deprive someone of public services is a crime. Law enforcement officer.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's stop that right now. That's a complete load of crap.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Wait for me down there. When I'm done my business, I'll come down there and talk to you. No, ma'am.
And here's the thing, they have been very patient with this clown, with putting up with his nonsense,
with this clown,
violating his rights and all this crap. But now it's time to go. So they will peacefully escort him out of the building.
How about we unpeacefully? I'm gonna have some fun.
Okay, come on, sir.
Please don't touch me.
Let's go, sir. We're just going downstairs.
Please don't touch me.
You want to conduct?
Please touch him.
That's fine.
Thank you. That's fine.
I'm forcefully being removed from this building.
Yay!
You have your arm on me. You're forcefully removing me. Don't say absolutely not when you're doing it. You're doing it right now. He is forcefully removing me from this thing.
Yay!
From this building.
Yay!
Legal and lawful business.
Wrong.
Forcefully removed. Please, sir, remove your hands from me.
No.
Sir, please remove your hands from me. You have
Not
no
gonna
legal
happen.
authority to touch me right now, sir.
Yes, he does.
You have no legal authority to touch me, sir.
He has extreme legal authority.
He 100% does have legal authority because you were loitering in a business that you had no business in, and now you're being trespassed. So just go away and move on with your day.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm walking. You don't need to put your hand on my back. I can walk.
Yes, you do.
Good. I'm being forcefully removed from the building for exercising First Amendment protected activities.
Have a good day, sir.
I hope you have a horrible day.
So there you have it. This clown got trespassed, he got removed, and he also got banned from filing FOIA requests at this location. Honestly, they should do that more often because these frauditors really abuse the FOIA Act with their stupid nonsense. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.
Be kind to these guys, guys. These are nice folks.
So here's my number.
So if you like their content, go hook them up. Go hook them up. Go watch their videos. Give them a like, subscribe. Good stuff. Let's see. Let's go Phobos. Let's go Albus. Who else? By the way, we're getting our next show count. Do I not have Dorian yet on this one count? That would suck a bit. Oh, there he is. Dorian. I believe we're going to go Axel. And we need one more. While we do that, let's find ourselves a quick episode of content. Oh, wait, what was that? Whoa! 151 mile per hour pursuit. We're on board with the dash cam of the cop. And we're aboard with the one that's trying to catch up. Oh no, don't do it.
That vehicle's going to be at the Wakeland exit.
It stopped. Check to at least get 2 units behind it for that,
Okay, we go finally caught up to the suspect. Speed's currently on the officer at 75 miles per hour. Speeding up, I see the officer's trying to wait for a second for officer to catch up. This guy is weaving all over the fucking place. Well, this person, fair, just because we don't know who's in there yet.
Possibilities for guns made in there, correct?
You think there's a gun in the car? No. Past 218 exit. We're currently on board Officer Justin Williams, squad car. Light up going at 92, 100, 105, 110, 130, 137, 140, 'Speeds. We have 3 different officers we're hopping back and forth between now. Speeds of 140 plus. One 144, 146, 147, 150, 150 plus. And it's still like just a speck. And this isn't a dead night when there's no traffic. There's heavy traffic. This guy is weaving in and out of trucks, jumping into the breakdown lane to get by. Just about anything's trying to get away. Speed still in the high 140s. .152 in the lead car. 154 now. This is still a pretty decently trafficked road. It ain't like it's empty. Multiple semi-trucks, regular cars. Everybody's out here. Back on board Justin Williams' squad car. 157 miles per. I'm surprised anybody hasn't spun out or crashed yet. Between these three officers and the combatant all going 150 plus on a decently traveled road. You'd think at least somebody would have had some trouble by now. Granted, I'm happy that they're not, but... Alright, they just rated in that the car is an Infiniti G37. Oh, double truck. Yeah, haven't they? They got many big rigs and everything else. I'm gonna scan ahead. Moving ahead about 5 minutes. Whoa, speeds are getting close to 160. Wonder what's the top on these cruisers, speed-wise. Whoa, it's like playing slalom between these damn trucks. The trucks have nothing to do with it, they're just stuck in the middle of traffic while this idiot's cruising 150 plus. As we mojo brawl it on. Alright, I just recognized one of the landmark signs on the interstate there. They're in Arkansas. I'm gonna move it ahead again. Actually, no, I'm not, because it looks like we're getting close to something happening. They're talking about now possibility of having to break it off due to this traffic just being so fucking heavy. But they're saying that they're going to continue at least for another moment or two just to see if something can break their way. Speeding back up again, high 140s to 150.
Hey, 55 is about 168 or 169.
They've gone over 60 exits. Damn.
Very close behind.
Guess you do that when you're going 150 plus an hour.
190, northbound. What's your station traffic condition?
This is happening at about 9:30 at night on the interstate. Oh, the car crashed. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, please tell me that ain't true. There's an infant in the car. Well, this just went from a chase to attempted rescue. They're pounding, trying to get the doors open on this crashed Infinity. It looks like the driver ran off, leaving the infant in the car. They're now having to chase the driver.
My name, my ass. I don't care about your name. I don't care about your name. Okay.
So you do that ticket, I'd agree with the cop. I don't care about your nuts.
And we need to shut that down. What's it mean? They got it started. They got one started already. Get up, sit up. Stand up. Sit up. Okay. I'm ready this shit. He's right here. Hey, got him? Yeah. I'm just gonna tell him. Knock his ass to the fence. Got him? Stand up. Shut up.
Stand up and shut up.
You know all that stupid shit you wrote?
You did all that stupid shit with a infant in the car? You ain't getting us to give you petty kudos.
Get up. Stay back.
Oh, they even had a canine out. Nice, Poochie.
Ready? Get your ass up. You better get the fuck up right now. You hear me?
They're like, you better get the fuck up, you loser. You doing this 160-mile-per-hour chase with an infant in the car? You better get your ass up.
Golly. They said for the speaker. Good. You're used to the Cook County. I'm gonna go there over and trash. Yeah, 10 if you can, that'd be great.
And another officer trying to get there to offer assistance. On board now with Dean Pritchard. Sorry, Pitchford. My apologies. Or an officer name. Alright, I'm gonna move ahead a few minutes just to get the guy there. Alright, there we go, pulling up. Yeah, when I get too interested in the content, I forget to put the fight on. And then we lose the fight. Can't do that anymore. I've only got one life left. Alright, Pritchard's on scene.
If you want to keep pulling up, there's room up here.
Your guy okay? Carter, he was hiding under a telephone pole when we tried to do that big hit. And when the dog engaged and hit him, Clayton tried to break and he fell on that pole.
Only 100 will do it.
That guy hurt his leg. Because he was trying to crawl through that little slough.
Yeah.
No, that's straight up.
He's trying to crawl away from the interstate, leaving the kid. And now we have the ambulance on scene. Please remember, of course, okay, now they're wheeling the infant into the ambulance. Remember, we do have Art Bell in the overnight coming up.
I'll take care of it on my end. Needs to be a pitfall and Larry at the end of that report number. If you will, make contact with the highway department. Let them know the end of this guardrail is taken out.
10-4,
I'm going to tell the state deal that basically they got to come back and fix their guardrail because the guy blew it out with the Infinity. Sometimes it ain't just sovereign citizens and Karens that go ahead and do the dumb. Sometimes it's just regular criminals. They can just be stupid as fuck. Stay with it here for just a moment more, just in case they say anything else about what happened or anything on it. By the way, it's now an hour since the chase started. It's 10:15 by their dash cam clock. And considering the music's getting queued back up, I'm having a feeling that content is going to be done. So we will leave that. And since we have just a few moments left, well, we'll go ahead and do a few more Mojo brawls. Let's see if we can find ourselves a quick Dr. Judy. Quick hypercase moment or two. Woman doused with boiling water while she slept.
So it's her apartment. The two of you were living together and you moved in as a roommate. And it is your claim that she came into the bedroom while you were sleeping and poured boiling water on you.
Yes, correct.
Do you have a police report?
Yes, I do.
I'd like to take a look at it. So this indicates that officers responded to the scene, that burns were caused by hot water that Ms. Canby had allegedly thrown at Ms. Jones. Seems that all three females had been smoking dust for most of the night. It is unclear what had occurred in the apartment because the females were too high on dust to speak. In any case, Joan was transported to St. Francis Hospital. So is it accurate that the three of you were doing drugs that night?
No, Your Honor,
Well,
it's not.
Is there any reason why you think this officer would write this?
Yeah, the officer is a fugazi officer.
Is a what?
Fugazi officer.
This is Hartford Police Department.
Yeah. He's fugazi.
What does that mean?
That means he's fake. Why would she not be arrested for this, Your Honor?
The person who filled out this form is a police officer in the Hartford Police Department.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a fake. Now, you have your medical records?
Yes, I do.
The 13th?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to take a look at it, including the admission records. And then I'll get the story, both of the stories. Okay, listen, you admitted to the doctor who admitted you to the hospital that all of you were smoking PCP that night. You said a young female evaluated as a core trauma. Patient states she smoked PCP with a friend this evening. Friend later accused her of stealing her laptop. Patient was sleeping without wearing any clothes and reports friend dumped a pot of boiling water on her. Patient found outside the complex wearing a hospital gown. Patient reports PCP and marijuana today. That's what you told the doctor.
No, that's not what I told her.
So you mean the police officer got it wrong and the doctor who admitted you to the hospital got it wrong? So both?
Your Honor.
So there's a fake police officer. I'm not suggesting that this incident didn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what happened that night.
Well, Your Honor, I would like to tell you what happened.
What?
I would like to tell you what happened.
First, I have to make myself clear that you had a head to even remember what happened.
Okay.
Did you accuse her of stealing a laptop?
She did. She stole my laptop and she stole my clothes. She was stealing from me in my sister's house.
She was stealing from you while she was living in the house, in your sister's house with you. And is that an argument that you had that evening on the 13th?
Mm-hmm. And I don't do drugs, Your Honor.
Just a second. Is that an argument that you had that evening?
Mm-hmm. That's not true, Your Honor.
Let me read to you, and I'm going to let you tell your story, but these medical records of that night are very telling to me.
Mm-hmm.
These are the doctors who examined you. Patient presents to the emergency room tonight for a burn. Patient is on PCP and is quite altered. She is a very unreliable historian. She reports that someone dumped a pot of boiling water onto her lap. Patient reports at times that this occurred, she was wearing no clothes. Patient presents to the emergency room wearing a hospital johnny. She cannot tell me why she is wearing this. Patient has sustained second-degree burns covering approximately 9% of her body surface. It involves her upper thighs and inner thighs. Her groin specifically has significant edema, blistered. Patient has been given IV fluids. Contacted the burn center. Okay. Let me tell you first, Miss Canby, that the only thing that she's consistent about in these reports, even in her altered state, is that you poured boiling water on her. If she was the only one that was
and now
high
the
in the
conclusion.
house, I don't know. So I want, before she tells me her story, before I finish the medical records and see if your story is consistent with that, I want you to tell me, listen to me carefully, your story about what happened on July the 13th. Go.
Judge Judy.
No, don't say me Judge Judy. I know who I am.
Okay. That is totally not what happened.
Just a second. I want you to tell me what happened.
When I came home from school, she was in the house. She wasn't supposed to be there. She didn't pay my sister her portion of the rent. So we was in the kitchen, and I'm like, Kylie, what are you doing in the house? You're not supposed to be here. You didn't pay my sister's portion of the rent. She was boiling water for coffee that she was drinking, and the handle was out on the stove. She was not laying down or anything.
No, don't tell me what she wasn't. I'm reading the medical records. I want you to tell me what happened. So she was boiling water on the stove.
We was in the kitchen, and then we got into the argument. And as she went to push me, the handle was sticking out from the pot of water, and the water came all down here on her.
That's not true. not consistent with the medical records, your story. I read what you said in the answer. But the medical records, what the doctors observed of where the injuries were on her inner thigh, are totally inconsistent with this story that you just told me of water being spilled. If it's spilled, it's on the outer section of your thigh.
Yeah.
Unless she was standing with her legs gesprayt.
Yeah.
Totally gesprayt boiling water.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So the story that you give me is a whole lot of who shot John.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's a whole lot of who shot John.
Yeah.
And the reason, it wasn't a fake police officer.
It was.
Because what you say is you were lying in bed naked and she came in and poured scalding water on you.
Yeah.
Medical records.
I say he was fugazi because he did not arrest her.
Listen to me. I don't know what you're on now. I don't care. I don't care. The reason that they didn't arrest her, that doesn't mean he's a fake cop, is because you were so high that night that when they asked her what happened, she gave this cockamamie story. And since they couldn't get a cogent story from you because you were so high, they said, she tells me she's looking at me like a basset hound with those eyes that say, I'm telling you the truth. That's the way she spoke to the cop. And that's why she wasn't arrested. I don't believe her because the cops certainly didn't look at these medical records because the medical records are totally inconsistent with this baloney story you just told me.
She wasn't even in the apartment when the cops showed up. She had fled the scene when the cops showed up.
The reason that they didn't take you seriously is because you were so high on drugs that you were in an altered state. Do you understand?
You were on drugs.
Do it. Okay. I'm telling you that the reason that the police didn't take you seriously was because you were on another planet. Do you understand? That doesn't excuse her behavior. But you asked me a question. You said he's a fake cop. He's not a fake cop. He couldn't get anything from you, neither could the doctor. Because according to the doctor who examined you, you were so high and in such an altered state, he couldn't get a history. The only thing that you were able to tell him was that somebody poured boiling water on you. And the medical records are totally consistent with that story. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you're partially to blame for the fact that they didn't arrest her. Do you understand? How old are you?
I'm 36.
Why don't you go into rehab?
I did.
For how long?
For about 2 months.
Didn't work. You know, you're lucky you're not doing 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're lucky you're not doing 10 years. Because if somebody put this all together, and if it wasn't for the fact that they found lots of drug people on the night of the 13th, which is what you say, we were all smoking at night. I mean, every single page says, from every different doctor who examined you, it says disoriented and high on PCP, uncooperative in substance abuse, flat affect. That's why. What she did was terrible.
Yeah.
What she did was terrible.
Yeah.
They didn't take you seriously.
Yeah.
And that is not an excuse for them. But part of the reason they didn't take you seriously is because you were your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. That's it. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. We're done here.
And with that, thank you, Judge Judy. Come back to see the rest of the brawls during Art Bell tonight, as well as, of course, everything else. Until then, please like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and release the Krakens. As we march along here from day one. Have a great evening. We'll see you in the overnight.